episode 5. Good form. Good form. Yes, good form is a good episode.
Yes,
it is the second feature episode for Captain Hook, who we find out his real name is Killian.
What? Killian Jones.
Killian Jones. And it's actually the tale of the Jones brothers. And we actually see that Captain Hook worked for the king's court, the king's navy.
Very honorable man.
Yeah, his brother was also working for the ships and the battleships. And they get this mission from the king to go to this land and get like a plant or something
that should like help heal.
That will help heal people. The magic land turns out to be Neverland.
What?
And they get on Neverland.
And they meet Pan.
Of course, Pan.
But
of course.
Pan wasn't totally evil in this one, which was weird.
He was sneaky. No, he was evil.
He was, but he wasn't. Because he was like...
Not up front. Not he's playing games.
He's playing games, but at the same time, like, they're looking for this plant. The plant's actually a bad plant. And
yes.
And Pan says... That's not going to heal anybody. That's a bad plant.
He does tell them the truth.
Which is rare for Pan.
Yeah, that the king might be up to something evil because Dream Shade is poisonous.
Yeah.
But the brother doesn't believe him, and I think the brother actually...
The brother's like, look, let me prove to you that this thing isn't bad. I'm going to cut my hand.
Smart.
And touch the plant. Not dead.
Not very smart.
Oh, wait.
He's gone. The brother's gone.
Definitely dead.
But Pan finds, Killian finds Pan again and says, let's make a deal.
Yeah.
But this is a contrast to Rumple's character where you can make a deal with Rumple. He'll give you what you need.
He holds up his bargain.
He does hold up his bargain. There's always a price, but this is when you know that Pan is strictly evil. He does make a deal with
magic
Killian.
comes at a price.
He says magic comes at a price. Leads them to a well, like a water source, and Killian heals the brother, and they can leave, and they're leaving, and the brother's like, I'm so sorry for doubting you, this was wrong, and maybe the king is evil.
Then he dies again.
Yeah, he dies on the way out of Neverland, and I think if it was a Rumple trade, I'm thinking it would have gone through, and maybe his brother would have survived.
Yeah. But there would have been a higher price.
Yeah, there would have been a price in there somewhere.
Like, I feel like if Rumple was doing this deal, here's how it would go down. It would be like, okay, I'll heal your brother. I'll let him go. But in return, you have to be my slave for the next, like, 100,000 years.
Yeah, but in this, Pan kind of tricked them, and Killian's brother just dies.
Yeah.
When he leaves Neverland. He didn't tell them that at all. So that's what's happening in the flashbacks. And in Neverland...
Henry's still with Pan. We got that whole thing going on. So, Regina and Mary Margaret and Emma, they come up with this plan to get Henry to let him know, like, no, you're loved and we're coming after you. And so they snatch up a lost boy. Regina takes his heart out against Mary Margaret's will, but Emma's like, do it. They send him a message, he gets a little mirror so he can see them, and then before Pan comes, he smashes the mirror, but he's like, yes, my moms are coming!
And Henry doesn't have to lose hope.
Exactly, hope is restored.
No, I know.
Hook and Emma are having this little flirty session going on.
OMG. Oh, it's David. David's affected by it. It's kind of the same story. David's dying.
David's dying, and Hook's the only one who knows about it. And so Hook is trying to be like, hey man, I know a way to save you. And David's like, look, you're only trying to save me because you're trying to get my daughter's pants.
Get with my daughter.
No, I don't play like that. Over my dead body. And Hook's like, well. But Hook takes them on this adventure. He tells them that there's this thing that they can get that will help lead them to the Lost Boys and lead them to Henry and get them off the island safely. He uses that as a decoy to get David to safety, to get him to the thing that will heal him. So he tricks David, David drinks it, bada bing, bada boom, he's healed. But
bada bing, bada boom.
He can't leave the island. That's the stipulation. You cannot leave the island once you've been healed from the Nightshade. And David's like, yeah, okay.
And after David and Killian go on their little quest and come back to the original group, David says something about how Killian kind of saved him, and I think this is the part you were saying, like, they're naked. but not just making out. Oh my gosh, that kiss was everything. Emma says something like, "Oh, you can't handle this.
All of this.
You can't handle all of this." And she kisses him, but like kisses him
Like, for real.
and he's like stunned. He's like,
just like,
whoa. But that's like the first moment that you're like, Emma and Hook. Emma and
Yes.
Hook.
yes.
You're
we
like,
it. We want more
we
of
like that. We
Okay.
love it.
Side note, writers, whatever you've been doing in season 4, scrap it. Get back to season 3 because this is the stuff we like.
This is the stuff. This, like, all the parallels, all the stories are so on point in season 3.
Awesome.
It's so good. Yes! Alright, guys, that's it for episode 5 called Good Form. Good Form, Katie.
Good form. Good form.
Let's
Yeah.
swashbuckle. Let's.
Swashbuckle.
This is my sword. Good form. Good form. Good form, guys. Bye.
Bye.